The Big Show with Night and Day. Anytime is a good time for a thick shake from Night and Day.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hauraki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Well, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Friday afternoon, the 13th of September 2024. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. Mogi, you stallion. You got your big bowl there of rice and dry, disgusting, gross chicken breast. How's life, mate?
Going pretty grouse, man. I've got this bowl here of rice.
Yeah. You put a bit of turmeric in that, did
chicken.
you?
Yeah, well, that's for a dal.
Oh, right.
A little bit of almond, a little bit of, what else is in there? A little bit of this, a little bit of that, Keyzie. Let's just leave it at that, all right?
Okay.
Don't need to give you the whole recipe, brother.
Oh, I'll grab it off you later, man.
Make your own rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keyzie. Hey, I tell you what, though. I can already tell it's going to be one of those shows.
Is it?
Geez, you're looking good, though, man. What? What? You're looking really good at the moment. I'm loving that cap. Actually, I noticed on the comments to one of our videos today, someone saying what a cool cap you were wearing, and I was like...
Really?
Yeah, cool. He does wear great caps.
Yeah,
and
I do.
And I love the hoodie sort of jacket combo.
It's funny because whenever I put a hoodie with a jacket over the top of it, Jase thinks he's like pioneering a fashion thing because that's what he usually wears in winter. But it's like, no, I've done this for a long time as well.
It just looks really good on you, man, and you're looking really well despite your big night last night. Getting on the hammock. Jeez, eyes at the front. Hoity J. Getting on the hammer and having a few beersies today, but you're looking good, man.
Thanks, Jase.
I'm predicting a great show from you today.
No, it's going to be a huge Friday show, of course. Could be huge for another person out there if they listen to Hauraki and hear the fiddler. You know, hear a song with some fiddle mixed into it and call 0800
I see what you're doing there.
They could win $1,000. It'd be massive for them. Worth listening out for.
Hey, also, it's a Friday, of course, so what is it?
Friday Out Shy Day.
Proud Out Shy Day.
Formerly Shout Out Friday, but then Jase said it wrong once.
And now that's what it is till we die.
Proud Out Shy Day.
So if you've got one of those, text us 3483 and let's have a bit of Foo Fighters to kick us off, feels.
Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed. Blur in a blur there on the radio, Hauraki Big Show. What have we got there for, what is it called again? Shout Out Friday?
Proud Out Shy Day.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Friday Out Shy Day, yeah. And of course, don't forget, everyone that texts through on 3483 is in the draw for a $50 Night and Day voucher. Just a couple here to begin with. G'day, Flellers. Luke here from Welly. Shout out to Max for being a backbone.
Oh, nice.
Good on you, Max.
G'day, legends. Fright out to my boss, Tony. He's the best of the best. That's Doug in the far, far north.
He's obviously 3 or 4 beers deep, I would say.
And sucking up
he's
to his
done
boss.
something
then.
bad.
Yeah. Speaking of all the hard workers out there, as I've been saying to you guys, I'm getting my ensuite just ripped out and replaced. And the fellas turned up today, and they're good bastards. They are too, doing a really good job. But I don't know if you guys feel the same way that I do about it. You know, I'm sitting on my ass on the couch, and these guys are busting their balls.
Couch?
And they're on the couch.
Oh, okay.
And these guys are busting their balls, carting shit up and down the path there, up into the skip. You know, and I feel guilty about it. And a part of me goes, God, what kind of human being am I? I should really be helping out here instead of sitting on my really cute, highly toned, really nice, muscular ass and actually maybe doing something about it. Do you guys get like that if people are working on your houses?
Yeah, and I always help out.
Oh, you do?
Well, there's no reason why you can't. See, the thing about that is I'd rather that a plumber or whoever is spending the time doing the plumbing than spending the time being a labourer, because I'm paying them as a plumber.
Right.
So I can do the labouring. So you do the walk up to the bin, you do all the skip work, all of that, all the sweeping in the make sure they've got a cup of tea, all that sort of thing.
I
rub
make
their
sure I
shoulders,
have a cup of tea in there for sure.
Yeah. So that's what I do.
Okay, what about you, Keyzie? Where do you sit on this? Because you're a real handsy kind of guy.
Do you mean hands-on?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm hands-on. Last tradie I had over was a plasterer. And while he was doing our hallway and bathroom, I just watched a replay of a rugby league game in the lounge.
Yeah.
And then he'd come in every now and then and go, oh, it was a good game, eh? And I'd be like, oh, I haven't seen the end of it yet.
Yeah. Don't tell me the score.
Yeah.
Well, I want to put it
Get
to
back
all
to
the
work.
tradies out there because my instinct is that they would rather I stuck my massive honker out of it.
Well, would you be helping or would you be hindering?
Well, as Mogi said, there's nothing stopping me from picking up all the crap that they're ripping out
But
there,
hang
is there,
on.
Mogi, and taking it up to the skip.
But you dropped a cheese ball on the ground last week in the studio, and I can still see it.
Still there.
Yeah. Well, I want to ask the tradies, what do you prefer? Do you know, if you're doing a house or something like that, how would you feel about people helping you out that actually own the house? Or is it your instinct and is it your preference that you would rather people stuck there? I told you to be ready with that, Keyzie. Elsewhere. Because my instinct on this, guys, is that tradies would be like, can you just leave me alone to do my job?
Right. If
That's my instinct.
If it comes to you helping them do their job, I think, they would rather you stayed away.
Right.
You know, you're not their apprentice. That's why they got an apprentice.
Sure.
You know?
Okay, well, let us know on
Sorry.
Let us know on 3483 and I'd just be interested to gauge what the vibe is on that.
Also, you can send us a talkback on the iHeartRadio app. Just hit the little microphone button there and record a voice message. Everyone that does either of those two things in the draw for a $50 night and day voucher.
Good stuff. Oh, cool. Tom Petty.
This is a tune, man. This is an absolute tune. San Andreas, man.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Whitetown there on the road.
Racist.
Just town, man.
Oh, is it?
It's just,
No, but why do we have to?
why does
you
it
know
have to be
what I'm
a
saying?
white town, Jase?
Yeah.
Sorry, Fields.
I mean, I know it's the name of the band, but still racist, and you should know better.
My bad. Hey, now listen, it was a big night for old Keyzie
wasn't
last night,
huge.
wasn't it? Game of two halves making its debut. Now, I'm going to be up front from the beginning here, Keyzie. I didn't watch it.
That is such a huge shock.
I
am shocked.
was, as you know, yesterday I wasn't feeling very good.
You were woozy.
It did get worse as the day went on, actually. I was okay during the show, but then I got home and basically went to bed.
How are you feeling now?
Pretty bad.
You
But
don't
I'll be
look
okay.
good, man.
Yeah.
Tell you that for nothing.
Really? Yeah. So I missed it, Keyzie, but boy, I tell you what, when I get home tonight, I'm going to stream that bastard like you wouldn't believe. How did you feel about it? How did it go?
How did it go, Keyzie? Where did you watch it, mate? Take us through it.
I watched it at my place. Manaya from the ACC, who lives nearby, is one of my mates. Him and his partner came over. We had ice creams and beers.
Oh, did you?
And watched it. Yeah, it was good. I thought it was pretty good for a debut episode. Everyone there had never worked together before. The producer was extremely nervous. He's a very experienced guy, Matt McPhail.
Yes, great man.
He even admitted to me, I didn't sleep the night before when we were doing the rehearsal because he was like, are we even going to be able to pull this show off?
Right. Did you pull it off, man?
Well, you know me, Mike. I was giving it my darndest.
Yeah.
But I went to look, and I think overall, I watched it. I was like, you know what? I think that was pretty decent for a first episode.
Seen worse.
Absolutely. I've seen way worse.
Go on.
No, I'm not going to
Go
make a
on,
joke
man.
about your guys' TV show talkback, all right? That's not something I would do. I'm all about supporting and extending.
Well, this is the thing here, Keyzie, isn't it? All well and good for you to like it, but what did I think?
What did old Mogi
What did old Mogi think? Well, I wanted to watch it live on television last night, but unfortunately I got busy doing something else. Can't remember what it was.
Sleeping, wasn't it?
Anyway, I put a replay on because you can go on to, because it's on Sky
Open.
Thank you, Jase, which is a free-to-air television station.
The old
You
Prime.
formerly Prime, and then it's also on Sky Sports. So I went on there, and it was on the homepage, Keyzie. It was
That's
the first
right.
thing you saw.
Yeah.
Wow, big time. And clicked on it and was just able to watch a replay of it. My wife and I watched it. Bloody good show.
Really?
Really, really good show. I found it, and look, you know me, Keyzie. I'm not going to tell you I like it if I didn't. It is a great format, and it's really funny, and the questions keep you engaged as a viewer because you want to win as well.
You're playing as well, yeah.
You're playing along at home, aren't you? Very funny. Everybody was really funny on it. Laura McGoldrick was a great host. You were great. Manaya was great. Brody Kane, very funny because she was very competitive.
Yes, which was great.
Which was, great. Matt Heath, very funny. Michaela Blyde is an Olympian and an absolute Terminator. The most ripped woman I've ever seen in my life. Huge guns on her. Joe Wheeler. It was awesome. I will watch that every single week.
Great stuff.
Oh, thanks,
mate.
mate.
That is how good that show is. It is funny. You're laughing along. You're right into it. Time flies. I will 100%, whether you were in it or not, but you will be.
Yeah.
That's how good the show is. It's awesome.
Oh, how good.
It's a
Great.
great.
Thank
It
you
is
very
a
much,
great
Mike.
show, and I cannot recommend people watch it highly enough. Yeah, it's awesome.
Good. I'll give it.
Thanks, Mike.
I'll
Thank
give it a
you.
shot
Thank you.
tonight. Well, that's good, Keyzie. That's good feedback.
Well, I just feel like my Jase, as my agent.
Yeah. Well, I'll come stoked for you.
Yeah, but why? You don't even know what you're stoked for me about. You haven't even seen it.
Actually, well, no, I respect Mogi's opinion, and if he thinks it's great, then that's a good sign. And also, we've got to sort the invoicing and all that sort of stuff out, obviously. But I'm glad that it went well.
Can I just make one other point?
Sure.
My wife and I, after we watched it last night, we called Keyzie and to tell him that we loved the show, and my wife said she loved it.
Yeah.
To which Keyzie said, "Well, that means a lot coming from you because I know how much you hate Colin from Accounts."
The TV show I love.
Remember that
Yes,
that whole
yeah,
palaver
yeah.
there. So that makes me wonder, like, how does it make you feel that my wife likes it,
Yeah.
knowing that in your eyes, she doesn't like good TV shows, which means she must like a terrible TV show in this instance.
So it's garbage is what I took from that phone.
Sure. Yeah.
It was like a huge slap in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, Jase, I'd really appreciate it if you watched it. Being my agent, just show some interest would be nice.
Absolutely, I will at some point.
Just watch it. We got heaps of review comments, by the way. We'll get into those a little later on.
Excellent.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Queens of the Stone Age there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. The time 4:38 and all as well.
A heap of Frat Out Shy Days coming through on 3483. Keep them coming if you want a $50 night and day voucher. Can I get a Frat Out to Caleb Critter and also Hoodie J's Burnt Meat Patty Nips? Huge Frat Out to them.
Yeah, man, frat out.
Also a massive shout out to Mikey in Southland wearing the high vis, and he's going to the Raz tonight.
Oh, is he the Razor?
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
He's got great taste.
Nice. I'm perfectly prepared to post my nipples on Instagram to prove that they're not burnt meat patties.
Okay, cool.
Pugs will do that tonight.
Yeah, great.
Cool, man.
Sold. That sounds good. Hey, fellas, I've got a big old weekend here and a bit of a dilemma, and I'm hoping that you can help me out here, all right?
Yep.
See what we can do. I'm pretty busy at the moment, Mogi, but if I can help in any way, obviously I'll do my best.
Yep. And Hoity J's all knows, but I'm all ears, mate. Lay it on us.
Hey, I've got we're getting a babysitter, number one, so that's exciting for tomorrow night. Hoity J, you and I, we're off to the boxing, brother.
Sure are, mate.
David Newcomb.
Douche.
Uppercut. And I'm thrilled about that. The concerning thing was when we talked to David Newcomb, or as I call him, Hot Stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's pretty hot.
It's late for him to be going on at 11 o'clock, and he said it'll be 11 o'clock at the earliest. So that concerned me as well. Now, the reason I'm concerned is because my wife has got a big party to go to tomorrow night. She's booked that in weeks and weeks and weeks ago.
Right.
And even worse than that, on Sunday morning at 8 a.m., I've got a birthday party, a kid's birthday party
Oh, God.
to go to. So my wife said, well, I'm going out that night. You can do the birthday party. I said, yeah, sweet as. Only got the boxing. But now it sounds like the boxing's not going to finish until 1 or 2 in the morning.
That late, you reckon?
Well, I mean, a 12-round
right.
fight is
Yes.
about an hour.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying,
And look,
Mogi.
who knows? Might be a few beers we don't know, Jase. What's
Sure,
going to happen?
sure.
So now I'm thinking to myself, because I said to the wife, well, what time are you planning on getting home? Because maybe, maybe you'll be sweet. She said, I'm going to get home about 5 or 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
So I can appreciate that. Good to know that.
Absolutely.
And good on her.
Yeah.
Good on her. But my concern is for me, and I guess what I'm asking you is, how do I get out of this birthday party? How do I tell my daughter that it's been called off? What kind of a lie can I invoke here?
Well, Mike Jr., that's
Yeah.
her name, eh?
The Mogi.
Mogi. Okay. How sort of hung up is she on this birthday party?
Kids
She-
are always hung up on parties,
It's the
man.
most important thing in the world.
in her life.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my vibe is I could just buy her an ice cream.
Yeah, I mean, you can. What you can do is you can go the really easy route, which is ice cream and treats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But even that's a bit of a mission.
Is there a world where So what? If you have a babysitter,
Yeah.
are they happy to be there till like 2 a.m.?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe-
they're getting paid.
Maybe the babysitter can.
Go to the party.
Well, that was what I considered as well, but the babysitter doesn't have a driver's license. But I said, look, these days the cars are so easy to drive that nothing's a manual. All you have to know
Totally,
is
man,
how
totally.
to steer, really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
right.
The car does the rest.
Exactly.
Especially a late model car like a Nissan Tita.
Yeah, 2010,
yeah.
2009, whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's a dilemma, isn't it? Because I've done many kids' parties in my time,
Oh, because you used to be a clown, eh?
and they were they could be very punishing at times.
Yeah, it's tricky because you want your kid to be happy,
Well,
but not at the expense of your own happiness.
yes,
Yeah.
I always like to prioritise my own happiness.
100%.
Why don't you get Pugsan to babysit?
Actually, that's a good idea.
That's a good solution.
That's a really
good solution.
Because you've taken him to gigs and stuff like that. He kind of owes you,
Yeah, he
doesn't he?
does. He does, actually. Yeah, I hadn't
Yeah,
thought of
yeah.
it like that. Yeah.
But if
Yeah.
anyone else has got suggestions, 3483, send them through. But it sounds like you've got a real pickle on your hands.
I do not want to go.
Right.
Just pull a sickie,
Pull
man.
a sickie. Can you pull a sickie to your own kid?
I guess I could take an Uber. See, this is the other thing. I haven't been out with my wife for a long time, so mate, I wanted to go to catch up with her, come home at 5 or 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
Sure.
Then we can just take the kid in an Uber to the party
Keep it going.
and take a chili bin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That sounds great.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Good
another
stuff,
option.
fellas. That's
Yeah,
good
well
stuff.
done.
Mate, yeah,
good
yeah.
work. We've sorted that out as a team.
Yeah,
there.
really
good.
Bloody good,
Good
stuff.
So good.
Here's Oasis.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed. Old Jay on the radio, Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. The time is 4:49 now. Speaking of the boxing, as we were previously, tomorrow night, of course, if you entered that competition to join us on the Backbone table, make sure you got your phones at the ready because they're going to be drawing that winner later on in the show, fellas.
That's right. We're going to give you a ring, so make sure you answer it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, should we do some sport chat?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Sports. There's not a lot on.
No, there's nothing on, really.
There's nothing on.
Well, there's NPC and a few other things like that, but the cricket's rained off completely.
The
Yes,
cricket has
debacle.
been completely washed out. Black Caps versus Afghanistan. Only the 8th time in the history of Test cricket that a game has been completely washed out without a ball being bowled.
Yes.
So, the Black Caps, part of history again.
Absolutely, man. And just on that front, the BYC, the podcast I do, read the cricket, is starting again next week. So we've got plenty to talk about, obviously.
Exciting stuff.
What will
Yeah.
you talk about, actually?
Dunno.
Because there's that game, but what's coming up in the future? If I remember correctly,
it's a very good summer for us,
well, there's
actually.
a bit on, and I
Yes.
feel like there's a 6-test series against India.
No, not six, I
I
don't
think it's
think.
6.
Test matches.
Unbelievable, right?
Yeah.
The NRL is on, of course. The finals have started.
What's
Yeah.
that?
That's rugby league. I thought you were massive into your rugby league.
Oh, yeah, but now that the wires are out, I'm not really interested.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Still a very interesting competition this year, more so than ever, because it's wide open. You've got your Melbourne Storm, the minor premiers, and you've got the Panthers, who
Yeah.
have won the last 3. Both teams not as shit hot as they usually would be at this point in the season. So it's
Sure.
still wide open.
Well, they're just, timing it beautifully, maybe, Keyzie. Peaking at the right moment.
Maybe, or maybe they're very unconvincing compared to prior years.
Maybe.
So all I'm saying is that there's 4 games this weekend. All the sides of the top 8 taking one another on, and to be honest, a lot of them are a flip of a coin. I've been given a hunch, right? A TAB hunch.
Yes.
And that hunch is the Roosters to upset the Panthers, who are playing tonight, paying $2.80. I don't agree with that hunch at all.
Right.
I think the Panthers will win.
Right.
The Roosters have lost Sam Walker, their half, who's been great all season, and they've constructed their entire offense around him. Now, all of a sudden, they have to change things. Meanwhile, the Panthers, who just love the postseason, that's a recipe for disaster. I'm changing it. Panthers will win, and Daniel Tupou is the left winger for the Roosters. He will score a try, a little multi together. It's paying $4 because the
That's paying
Panthers...
$4.
The Panthers' right side, Isaac Tangor has been absolutely terrible on defence all season,
Yeah.
letting in most of their points. So I reckon you multi those two up, paying about $4. Bet responsibly. R18, of course. Download the TAB app, get your bet on.
Yeah, good stuff. And actually just on that, NPC, it is going on, and I love it. I love me NPC. I prefer me NPC to the
Super Rugby? Yeah, I'd agree with that.
It's great stuff.
Yeah.
So I'll be... Well, if I've got time over the weekend, digging into... I'll watch some tonight after I watch Keyzie's Game of Two Halves.
Yeah.
Are you actually going to watch that tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, I look forward to Monday.
If I can find it.
Is that just before you watch that that cricket documentary
Ben
on Ben
Stokes.
Stokes? Yeah.
That was so good, man. I'm glad you recommended that.
Oh, have you watched it already? Just
Yeah,
because?
it was really good.
Right, okay. Should we go to a tune there, fellas?
What are we looking at? Oh, a bit of Led Zepp. Oh, yes. Sweet as, mate. Do it.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed, a bit of Led Zeppelin for your Friday afternoon. Now, because it's a Friday, of course, the Friday throbber after 5 o'clock. The theme today is our walkout tune for a boxing match.
The douche.
Yeah,
The douche.
if we were fighting on tomorrow night's card, what would we walk out to?
Yeah, man.
Can't wait for that. Also, keep an ear out for the 25k fiddler. It could strike, and if you hear some fiddle mixed into a tune, call us straight away on 0800 Hauraki, and you could win $1,000.
Plus, Keyzie also has another run-in with the guy with the massive staffy.
Oh, God.
So we'll be talking about that after 5 as well.
Yeah, twice in 2 days. That is just, it's exhausting stuff.
Yes, it would be.
Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It's the Hauraki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a bit of a shout-out to Jodie Hill, by the way. That was an excellent reading of the news, I thought.
She did really well.
It was really professional. It was very clear. I
We've
enjoyed
heard
it.
some garbage lately,
We have.
but that was not one of them.
That was really good.
We all know who we're talking about.
Hey, now listen. You're currently listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night. Day.
That's night and day, by the way.
Night and day,
it's
baby.
The Friday Throbber, of course. The theme today, our walkout for our boxing match.
Yeah.
If you don't know what a throbber is, it's a song designed to get your weekend off to the best possible start.
Yeah.
And we each play a snippet. You
Yeah.
call us on 0800 Hauraki, vote which one you want to hear. First to 2 wins.
Yeah, great stuff.
All right.
What would you walk out to, Jase?
This is a band that always fires me up. Play it loud, man. Yeah.
Is this Breaking Benjamin?
This is Deftones.
The Deftones, man. Die the flu. Tune.
So you think that song represents you?
That would pump me up, get me ready to box.
Before
I'd
you get
have that on
knocked out.
my skull candies. I'd be fired up.
But that's playing to the audience as you walk out.
Yeah.
And then you come out.
It's pretty rock and roll, man.
It's got rock and it's got drums in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you choose, Mike?
I've chosen this one here.
I knew you were going to do this one.
Did you?
Yes.
Did you? That's an amazing guess from you.
Sounds like a yarn.
Dish.
Dutchies, Shapies.
Oh, yeah.
What did you go with? A bit of Tina Turner or something, Keyzie?
That would have been good. Imagine this, you're the opponent, you've already come out, you're waiting for me, and then all of a sudden you hear this.
Smash Mouth. Nice, Keyzie. Nice.
I think I'm going to waste this son of a bitch. That's what I'd be thinking.
Oh, yeah!
I'm going to waste him.
Here comes old Keyzie to knock your ass out. God, it's a tune, man.
That is a tune.
Well, you decide, New Zealand. Give us a call right now on 0800 Hauraki. We'll get into that next. In the meantime, this is a tune, The Verve.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It's the Hauraki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Yes, indeed. There you go, Keyzie. Ready to go. The theme today, walking up for your boxing fight. What tune would you play?
Oh, way to undersell it.
Yeah.
So you're fighting tomorrow night on the main card.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
And you've got to play a song to get you fizzed up and get the audience fired up, and then you walk out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We copped a bit of criticism today, actually.
We did. Well,
One person.
yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But I chose this. Always fires me up a bit of Deftones. See me in my golden robe, my black gloves, douche, yeah!
I hate the Deftones.
I love them. I love them.
What's that song called?
Die the Flu.
Yeah. Mogi.
I went with Dutchie's Shapeshifter. Yeah, boy.
Douche.
Douche. And Keyzie son. Oh.
Tune, Metallica, For Whom the Bell Tolls. Because there's like a ring bell, right?
Yeah.
I only just realised that now. This bit, Jase.
What's that? The ring bell?
Yeah.
It's a church bell. Because it's your funeral.
Yeah. You're about to get your head smacked in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'd be thinking if I was your opponent.
Yeah.
Tell them, ring the bell, fella, ring the bell. G'day, Curtis, you mad bastard. How's life?
Good.
Good on you, mate. What are you running with there, Curtis?
I've got to be For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Okay,
nice,
good on
nice.
you, mate.
Yeah,
Good stuff. G'day, Alan, you mad bastard. How's life?
I'm good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Good. What are you running with there, Alan?
Well, it's a pretty tight one today. Normally one of you throws a terrible choice out. It makes it easy. But I'm going to go Hauraki J, I think, today.
Oh,
nice, man. Wow.
Okay,
Good
good on
choice,
you,
good
mate.
choice.
That's interesting.
That Keyzie.
G'day, Amanda. How's life?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Good. What are you going with there, Amanda?
Mogi all day.
Yeah, I thought you were going with Mogi.
Good on you, mate.
Had that feeling. Oh,
Good old Amanda.
Old Hayden from Christchurch. G'day, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, spectacular.
Good on you, mate. All right, you're the decider here. Haydo, what are you running with, mate?
Oh, For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Good on
okay.
you, Hayden. He's got great taste, old Hayden from Christchurch.
That's a real piece of shit move from you, Hayden. Shapeshifter from Christchurch, and you absolutely stabbed him in the guts, man.
Yeah, man,
That's poor from you, brother.
It's not on.
That is poor.
And now he's put himself on hold. Oh, wow, that's even worse.
What a dirtbag.
How's he done that?
Yeah.
Far out. Cool. So great tune, though, eh, fellas?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
I've actually done it before and I lost. I can't remember what two.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
It was a long while
It's
ago.
Probably the Deftones.
Great tune, though. And to be fair, Keyzie, I think it's a deserved winner. It's a great theme. Well
Thanks,
done,
man.
man.
Yeah, well, good on you, Keyzie.
Oh, nah, see, I feel like we're going too far now. I feel like this is starting to be a bit piss-takey. For Whom the Bell Tolls, Metallica, turn it up, New
Turn it up,
Zealand.
man.
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Robber. Yes, indeed, Metallica there, For Whom the Bell Tolls. Fellas, is your Friday throbber.
Another win for old Keyzie.
Yeah, mate. You're lining them up, ain't you, mate?
It's a huge tune, actually. We should play that more. That's,
I agree.
yeah, it's probably one of Metallica's
Agree.
best.
I don't really like it that much.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
sort of like things that don't have any sort of, what would you say, Keyzie?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Someone called the Deftones a Christian band.
Yeah.
I think not.
on the text
What
line
would
there.
be, what's wrong with that?
Well, there's nothing wrong with it, but they're certainly not a Christian band if you listen to them.
Should we look at the scoreboard there, fellas?
Sure.
Yeah, man.
So out in front, 10 wins this year, old Mogi.
Am I still in front?
Yeah, you're still
I've
in
been
front,
on a
mate.
losing streak. I'm still in front, Jase.
You were way ahead, mate.
Yeah, it's true.
Second place, 9 wins with an asterisk for being racist. Old Keyzie.
Oh, Keyzie's breathing down my neck.
Yeah.
He is.
He
Yeah.
certainly is. And then trailing way behind the pack, 7 wins with 4 asterisks. Old Hoity J.
Yeah, man.
So, hey, Jase.
It's all going to be sweet. I'm very confident.
Yeah, man. Still a long way to go yet,
Totally, man.
Don't
totally.
give up, brother. Don't, man.
I'm ready to go.
Don't, though, because I know what you're
I'm
like.
going to have like a 7 or 8 run streak, I reckon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just going to tip everyone at the end there.
Oh, yeah. Hey, by the way, if anyone listening right now is into their tattoos, like Pugson,
Oh, yes.
he loves his tattoos. One of the biggest tattoo and art festivals in the Southern Hemisphere is returning to Taranaki, the 23rd and 24th of November. It is the New Zealand Tattoo and Art Festival presented by Bepanthen,
Oh, yeah.
which is going to be massive.
You mentioned there that that's going to be great. We're going to be down there doing a live show, by the
That's
way,
right.
so it's going to be fantastic. Just talking on old Pug's son there, he does love his tattoos. And another thing I realised that I didn't know about him, he loves his piercings too, apparently.
yes.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but I didn't know that because I can't see where he's been pierced and
Yeah,
stuff.
well, that's the
but
thing.
Yeah.
He's massively into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he takes a shirt off or anything, it's just like, wow, you
It's
have
like-
16?
Well, you remember when we were at the airport and he went through that and it was like, brr, brr, brr.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, why would that be happening?
Yeah.
He's got metal all over him.
And then he took them all out and put them on the tray. It was like someone dropping just like a handful of pennies on a tray. You know, it was crazy.
It was crazy stuff.
Yeah, and he's got a massive downstairs. So if you would like to win a trip for you and a mate to the New Zealand Tattoo and Art Festival, head to hauraki.co.nz, click on the old top up your ink and Taranaki prize there, and you and a mate can have free flights, a free night's accommodation at the Novotel, tickets, and a $500 tattoo voucher to top up your ink while you're there.
That's bloody great stuff to keep up the Friday vibe. Let's have a bit of Rage Against the Machine,
Yeah.
shall we?
Take the power back.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
How
here.
hot are they?
Yeah.
Red.
You know what I'm saying, man?
The Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Those guys have got it. Those guys have got it.
I've had a bit of a... Back in the day when my girls were young,
Yes.
we played Red Hot Chili Peppers all the time. They loved it.
Oh, yes.
And even I loved it. And over time, that's changed for a little bit for Hoity J.
Yeah, sure. Now you love it.
Yeah.
Love
I
it.
love Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Hey, fellas, do you remember yesterday when I was telling you about how I had that scary run-in with that dog?
Yeah.
Yes.
Basically, if you missed it, I was running around the block. I decided to incorporate an extra 500-metre loop, which went via this park. While I was at the park, there was a guy there with a big, long jacket on. He turned around, and there was an enormous staffy.
Yeah.
And he had this giant staffy, and it wasn't a lead or anything. It was just sort of out in the open. And it was sort of, and it snarled, and then it ran at me.
Right.
And I can't remember what happened. I didn't manage to get to the end of that story, but basically it chased me for a bit. And then he managed to sort of rein it in, get it under control, and sort of, settle it down a wee bit. But I was still sort of scarred by it. Today, though, I went on the same run, and I was like, surely not 2 days in a row, you know? So went on the run, got to the park again, and it was sweet as there was no one there. And then as I was running, there's like this really giant, like really unkempt bush off the side.
Like my pubes.
Yeah, man. And as I was running past this massive unkempt bush, what do you know? There's a giant staffy in there.
Right.
Same one. Giant, like huge. Big head on it. You know what I mean? And it's foaming at the mouth. And now I think, and it's like, it sort of was aggressive again, but sort of stopped short of really sort of, engaging, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was or wasn't the same big staffy from yesterday?
No, I mean, trust me, like it was the same huge staffy.
Right, okay.
And I'm getting to the point, like, I'm not scared of dogs, but when you see a staffy that massive, you start to be like, far out. Maybe I am.
Well, this is the thing, man. When it comes to beasts like that, and you've got to get them under control, especially there's a trick when it comes to staffies to calm them down, and that is you put your finger up their bum.
Up the staffy's bum?
Yep, right up there.
Right, and that does
they never suspect that that's going to happen,
right?
Because they think you're there for a fight.
The staff,
right? You think it's all on.
Yeah,
mano a mano.
Yeah, well, a dog. Yeah, canine.
And next thing you know, you've put another order of business on the table.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Okay. I just don't know if I want to get close enough to the giant staffy.
I tell you what, there's nothing quite as compelling as two big staffies going at each other.
That's true.
I've never seen it.
That's true. Bumper to bumper.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be terrifying. And it's getting to the point now where I'd like, you know what? I think I'm going to say it because I'm like an animal lover. I don't like massive staffies.
I don't know if that's true because you seem to be spending a lot of time down at that park.
Yeah.
In the bush.
Are you suggesting I'm actively searching out massive staffies, Mike?
That's the vibe I get from you, Keyzie, and I have for a long time.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed. Love me a bit of Pearl Jam on a Friday afternoon. And fellas, For the listeners out there, they'll be aware of the fact that we have this fantastic Instagram account that old Pugson pours his heart and soul into and does a bloody great job, actually.
Yeah.
Really good. Hauraki Big Show.
The Hauraki Big Show, and it's outstanding. And far be it for me to ever criticise anything he does, because he's top notch.
He is good. And he gets pretty wound up if you do.
Yeah, well, I know he tends to get in a hurr of a mood if you even suggest that he's doing anything wrong. Yeah. But I've been watching the videos and I've been enjoying them, and I just wanted to get your guys' view on this, because maybe it's just me, but I always feel when I'm watching the Instagram videos that I look terrible. And I don't know if it's the lighting or something like you look like you're glowing, Mogi. It's you look amazing. Keyzie looks as good as he's going to look. And
what does that mean?
I always look terrible. I mean, do you guys sort of look at the videos and go, Jase is looking a bit rough?
What do you want us to do? You want us to look at it and think, man, Jase looks hot?
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily want you to think I'm hot, but I think I look terrible all the time.
Right.
What do you guys feel that way?
Well, when I look at it, I think, that's Hoodie J.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
So what you see on the videos is what you see in real life every day.
When I watch those videos, I don't see the videos and think to myself, who's that sawn off little bastard at the front running his yap?
Right.
Like I know that's you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just that I sort of look at it and I don't know if Pugs has been tutuing with the lights or something, but the light on me seems a lot harsher, and the light on you guys seems very soft and Vaseline-y.
Well, to be fair to the lights, we're closer to them.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think that's what it is. So by the time the light travels all the way down to you, it's dissipated a bit. You know what I mean?
Is that what it is?
We've sort of caught all the good stuff, and you're just sort of left with the the bits and pieces.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not insecure about it.
You don't sound it.
I just sort of watch it and go, what's Pugs done there with me?
So you think it's Pugs' fault?
Well, I'm just saying, you guys your light looks way less harsh than my light.
So is it the light?
Or is it your face?
Well, that's what I'm asking you.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen the videos,
yes.
And you're looking at my face right now in real time.
Yeah. And I don't see an issue.
With my face?
No, your face is and with the whole, I don't see your issue.
Right, okay.
I just think it's a very accurate representation of
see
how
your
the
face.
studio is.
I've only known you for a few years.
Yes.
I've probably seen your face more in 3 years than you've seen your face in your entire life. Do you know that?
That's true, man.
That is true. So I actually know your face better than you know your face. And that face of you that you see in the video, that's your face. Very much so. Probably as much your face as anywhere else. More.
Right.
That's the best version of your face I've seen. That's because of the fine work that Pugs does in post.
He does a lot of post production editing
Vaselining
work on
and
it.
stuff.
Yeah.
A bit of filter action on there.
Because I was actually
and that.
going to have a bit of a go at him about it later on. But
I was going to have a go as well, because he's been putting a filter on it that's giving me grey hair.
Right.
And my ears stick out and I've got a bit of a belly. I'd like to know what that's all about.
He's definitely doing that.
That's actually really funny you should say that, because to the listeners out there, Mogi's hair is jet black.
Yes. Jet black.
And then I look at those videos and go, what's going on with
Well,
Mogi's
also,
hair?
if Mogi just chose to wear his jet black wig more often instead of his grey one, his hair hat, then he'd be sweet.
No, but this is what I'm saying, is I always wear my work hat.
Jase, but if you are going to have a go at anyone, have a go at yourself, man.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Cars there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday evening. Now listen, after 6 o'clock, the big prize giveaway for the backbone table for the boxing tomorrow night. We're going to be doing that after 6. So if you did enter that competition, make sure you got your phones on, eh?
Yeah, man.
That's
It's
right.
going to be a great night.
It's the prizes, you sitting at the boxing tomorrow night. David Nyika taking on Kryptonite Carpentry, thanks to Manuka Doctor. If you entered that competition, keep your phone on. We'll be calling you shortly after 6 o'clock.
Yeah, just on that, because we were talking about it before, weren't we, that it's going to be quite a late night. I rang David just before and said, finish it off in a round, will you, mate? Because Mogi's got other things going on tomorrow night.
I tell you what, I've got a bit of an idea around it, man.
Yes.
If it's going on too long, I'm just going to throw a white towel in the ring.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that'll be it. Ding, ding, ding. Off we go.
Because you can do that for the first 8 fights.
That's a good idea.
And then get David out ASAP. Because if they're all wrapped up by 8.
What I don't understand is everyone's there to see David. Why is he last? Just put him on first, we'll all go home.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mind you, I'm interested to see the other bouts, so that'll be good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you like who?
I don't even know.
Hey, coming up after 6, what's on telly with old Mogi? And, of course, the big prize giveaway.
Oh, yeah. I got a feeling tonight's What's on the Telly is going to be an absolute gem.
God, I hope so.
Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Friday's going along nice. You're off work, you're having a cold one and just chilling out listening to the Big Show. Brought to you by Night and Day.
That's night and day, by the way. And don't forget, anytime's a good time
forget it.
for a thick shake.
Oh, yeah, true.
And make sure you swing into night and day for your milkshakes, your thick shakes, or your super thick shakes. And if you want some milky good content, check out the Hauraki Big Show's Instagram because old Pugson's just uploaded a fresh vid.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, it's a goodie, he was saying.
Oh.
They're all good, Keyzie.
Yeah, some more so than others.
Just wish I looked better, that's all.
Oh, look, Jase, you look great, man.
Thanks, man.
You do. You're a good-looking man. Man of your age.
Yeah, thank you,
Beautiful.
man.
Great hair. Full
Thanks,
head of
mate.
hair you got there.
Good
Got
on
your
you,
check
man.
shirt on, man.
Yeah, it's
Hey?
looking good, I
You
know.
got your sort of, what colour's that T-shirt under
Anyway,
there?
what was
Is
on
that
the podcast?
salmon?
Look, you're not carrying any extra weight, man. Man of your
Salmon?
age. Good Nick.
Salmon?
Good Nick, Jase. You taking these compliments, man?
Yeah, thanks,
man.
mate.
You look good, mate.
brother.
Thanks, guys.
I would, man.
Yeah.
What?
God, you're looking really good too, mate.
Oh, let's not talk about me, man. Let's put the spotlight back on you, man.
Yeah, man, you look good. I would
looking
too.
hot.
Yeah.
Shall we?
What,
Yeah,
you
man.
would?
Paul
Okay,
McHugh.
all right. Well, I've got nothing on after the show, so let's do it.
Are you talking about doing me?
Well, I mean, it'll be.
Okay. No, I'm in. Keyzie?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you look
this is
great.
this is just like my dream the other night.
Cool.
What, the one with the person behind you? That dream?
Well, no, I was behind you.
Oh, yeah. Hey, here's a clip of today's outro. It's entitled Shirt. It's about Jase's new shirt. Where's your cowboy shirt?
I was fully, hand on heart, fully prepared to wear it. Unfortunately, it was way too small. I couldn't even do it up.
I am devastated about that.
Because the
Yes.
photo is quite
The
funny.
photo was great. Because
Yes.
I tell you what, if you walked in here looking like Woody from Toy Story, it would have been a field day.
Yeah. That was in reference to a rather out there shirt that my wife bought me from the op shop. She likes to buy me shirts, and this one was really pushing the boat out.
I love it that she buys you shirts. I wish my wife would do that because
Yeah.
it's nice to. You might get a winner.
Yeah, well,
They might suck,
she
but you might
often
get a winner.
has scored a winner for
And
me.
you don't
actually,
have to go
be
there and
fair.
do it yourself.
Well, how
good.
about on Monday, you wear the cowboy shirt, Mogi you wear his direwolf shirt,
No, I wear that shirt that I bought online.
the real small one.
Well, I bought an extra large one. We'll see how
Yeah,
extra
the
large
skin tight
that
one,
is.
The
Yeah,
only
yeah.
issue, as mentioned in the podcast outro, there was that I can't do it up. So
Have
I
it
could
open.
wear it.
Well,
I could
leave
have
it
it open
open.
and have a t-shirt. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
All right.
And wear your cowboy hat. And your
know
little
that-
Well,
spurs.
actually, I think we've got one in the office here. There's that
Yeah, there
leather
is one.
bastard
Yeah.
going around.
Yeah, okay. I promise you I'll wear it on Monday. Pugs, can you remind me? Thanks, mate.
Coming up next, by the way, we are giving away the big prize. If you want to sit at the backbone table with Hoity J and Mogi at tomorrow night's big boxing event, keep your phone on. If you entered that competition, we could be calling you.
Do it.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed. Jet there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show. Now, one more sleep till the big fight tomorrow, Mogi. Very much looking forward to it. And as we've been talking about the boxing, of course, we've been talking about the fact that we've got a backbone table and we want some lucky bastards to join us on that backbone table for a 3-course meal, a few beersies maybe, and watch some top quality boxing.
Absolutely. What are you going to have for dessert?
It depends what they offer. I mean, if there's a tiramisu, I'll probably go that.
Yeah. Do you like a strawberry shortcake?
Sure I do. But what we're going to do now is ring our winner.
Oh, the winner of the big backbone table.
Is it
Yes.
winner chicken dinner?
It can be Mogi if you want.
Mogi, these are great questions.
Because I'm thinking about that 3-course meal, you see.
Yes.
So if he's going to be a winner, does he have to have a chicken dinner or can he have something else?
No, he will have to have the chicken dinner.
Okay.
I'm just on that note. I mean, if there's salmon there, I'd probably go for the salmon.
Yeah,
but
nice.
if it's chicken or beef, I'll go chicken.
Right. I think we're getting a bit down in the weeds.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Jase, if you could just keep us on topic, that'd be great.
That'd be good. Shall
All
we
right,
give him a call?
Just quickly, yes, this person we're about to call is going to be sitting at the backbone table with you two and old Pug Son tomorrow night. David Nuka taking on Tommy Kryptonite Carpenter. Proudly brought to you by Manuka Doctor and live on DAZN, DAZN.com if you want to watch the fight.
And also, they get to bring a friend, don't they?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. I don't know that you did, actually. But
Yeah,
We'll
you
go
did,
back
mate.
over the tape.
Yeah, we'll go back over the tail of the tape. You weren't zoning out while I was talking, were you?
Nah.
Pardon?
What? Okay, let's call now.
Bring.
Hello?
Yeah, g'day. Is that Jono, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, g'day, John. G'day, Jono. It's old Hoodie J, Mogi and Keyzie from the Radio Hauraki Big Show. How you going, you massive backbone?
Oh, good, thanks, fellas. How are you?
Yeah, good,
Bloody
thanks,
good,
mate.
mate.
What do you do? Are you obviously at work? What do you do for a crust?
I'm a Kiwi saver and investment advisor.
Oh, what a backbone.
What a huge
Yeah,
backbone.
What a massive
The
backbone.
absolute backbone of this nation, man.
And I imagine too, Jono, that you're a bit of a boxing fan as well.
Yeah, about as big of a fan as you are cheese balls, mate.
Oh, wow.
big.
That is
That's
like
big.
a massive fan. Hey, well, great news for you, Johnny. You and a mate are going to join us on the backbone table tomorrow night to see David Nika hand out some punishment, mate. How do you feel about that?
Oh, that's epic. Can't wait, fellas.
Yeah, boys.
Yeah. Because you get free food and beersies and stuff like that. If there's a choice between chicken and beef, what are you running with there, Jono?
Oh, probably the dirty bird, the chook.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah.
And
That's good.
who do you think you're going to bring with you?
Probably my flatmate, Freddie.
No, not
Oh,
Freddie. He's
Freddie.
a sick bastard.
Yeah.
Sweet, mate. Well, listen, mate, looking forward to meeting you tomorrow. You make sure you dress up and look your best, all right?
Likewise, fellas. Can't wait.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good on
good
you,
stuff,
Jono. We'll get
Jono.
over
Yeah,
to
all
Pug
right.
Son there, and he'll look after you there. He sounded like a pretty friendly fella, fellas.
He
Fella,
did, didn't
fella,
he?
did.
Yeah, pretty
He's
friendly
the kind
fella.
of guy that sounds like he's going to be really annoying when he's hammered.
Yeah. And
Responsibly.
he'll be sitting with you guys for 6 hours.
And I've got to be honest with you, actually. I have a weird thing about people called Jono.
Oh, do you?
I've
You
met
like them?
No, I've met some Jonos in my time.
Yeah,
Let me
sure.
just say that.
Well, like
Yeah.
Jono and Ben.
Why not that Jono?
Yeah, right.
It's another Jono. It was when I was an umpire, and there was a guy called Jono who was
Oh,
a
yeah.
real...
What did he do to you?
I'm not going to tell you what he did, but he was hard work.
Right.
A yapper, Keyzie.
Yeah,
a
yeah,
yapper.
yeah,
Yapper,
yeah.
Keyzie.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's going to be great. Looking forward to that tomorrow night. Jono, who did he say? Fred.
Jono and Freddie.
Yeah.
So they'll be a pretty dangerous pair. And if you want to watch the fight on DAZN.com, DAZN.com, and it's all brought to you by Manuka Doctor as
Are
well.
we just agreeing that we're saying DAZN like DAZN? We're agreeing on that? Everybody's on board? I know that's what they've got.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I say it. When I look at it, I
It just
instinctively
immediately
think
screams
DAZN.
DAZN. I
Yeah.
think they've nailed it.
Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, the Colt there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Friday evening. Let's talk TV. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
We've already talked about it, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game of two halves last
Yeah,
night.
man.
God, so good.
No, well, the ACC does.
Game of two
Go
halves. Yeah. Not the original.
Yeah,
And as I say,
yeah.
I apologise again, Keyzie, but
It's all good, man. I put it behind me.
I was not feeling tickety-boo last night, so it was an early night for
Yeah.
me.
That's all good, man. You'll watch it
And,
tonight, though, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, is it on tonight, is it?
No, but you can go back and stream it or
Oh, yeah, I don't think my TV does that.
streaming.
Yeah.
But you talk about shows that you've streamed every single day.
Oh, for those ones that works, yes.
For the okay.
But I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go home tonight and talk to my wife.
Cool.
So can we stream Keyzie?
Yeah.
And
Google Keyzie.
we'll Google Keyzie.
So you think asking your wife to stream Keyzie is the way to bring up the ACC Does Game of Two Halves replay?
Well, you know, when you do the search thing, it'll be
Yeah.
Keyzie, boom, 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 yellow wheeze, and all that stuff.
Yeah, and then it'll come up.
And then it'll hopefully come up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you watch?
I went to bed.
That was it.
Yeah.
You didn't watch anything?
No. I ate a little bit of food and then felt even more nauseous, so I went to bed.
Yeah, it doesn't
And
sound
actually
good.
had a very good sleep.
Did you?
Yeah, I was
Yes,
exhausted.
boy.
Well,
what did you watch, Mogi? Oh, well, you
Yeah, I
did
did.
that.
Yeah, I watched that, and that was it. I think. Then I was off to bed. Actually, I watched the replay of it as discussed, which was the goer. But where did I watch it? Yeah, Sky Sport. But there's another one, isn't there, Keyzie? There's
Heaps.
There's not
Oh,
episode.
Sky Sport Open.
Sky Open,
Which
that's
is
one.
Prime. You remember that
Formerly
channel Prime back in the day?
Yes.
It was on free to air there at 8:30. But I think, I don't know.
Yeah.
So good. That's literally all I watched last night as well.
Yeah.
How did you feel about it?
Well, I've already talked about
We've
it.
already discussed it, Jason. I don't want to rehash
God,
that.
Yeah,
Mighty
yeah. Mind you, you had
banging
a
on
few
about it.
beers in you by then, hadn't you?
Well, Mania came over to my place and we drank an entire box of beers responsibly, yes.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
It was a debrief, though. It was good. It was exciting. You know, you and one of your best mates got a show together. I was excited.
Yeah.
And Mania's the kind of guy who he hates listening to himself. He doesn't want to watch anything he's ever done. It's all shit. I'm
Yeah.
not interested. It's not good.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm like, come on, man. Pretty cool.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Let's get into it, man.
Yeah, good on you.
Yeah,
So that was
yeah,
nice.
I'm kind of with Mania on that. I've never enjoyed watching myself.
But you're always watching old stuff that you do.
Unless it's in the mirror.
Go on, say it.
No.
Say something about your massive penis. Come on.
I don't need to, Keyzie.
Oh, my God. There it is. That'll do. Oh, this is a tune. Is this Kings of Leon?
It sure is.
Oh, wow.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Oh, yeah, bit of nightclub vibes there, fellas. Daft Punk on the Radio Hauraki Big Show now.
Yeah.
Would you rather's coming back, New Zealand?
Radio Hauraki. Would you rather heli fishing or heli golf? Let's find out what this great New Zealander would choose.
Yeah, that's what we'll be playing and saying next week because it starts Monday.
Yeah, because that
Yeah,
sounded like
boy.
we were about to talk to someone, which
Yeah.
we're not, obviously.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
obviously not. That was just like showing, hey, this is what it's going to sound like.
Right.
And then
'Cause
starting.
it sort of felt like an error in admin.
Yes. It felt
No,
like
no,
a
no.
Captain Admin era.
No. There's no. That never happens. Captain Admin is always pretty, onto it.
Oh, yeah.
It felt like an overexcited Captain Admin just wanting to get admin in.
Yeah, because if there's one thing that really excites Captain Admin, it's him. Like he actively wants admin in there.
That's what I mean.
He
thought so.
definitely isn't just doing it because he has to pay the bills.
Does Captain Edmund always talk about himself in the third person?
I think he does.
But
Anyway.
tell us all about it, Keyzie.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, Keyzie. He wants to know, would you rather go heli fishing at Great Barrier Island or play heli golf at Muriwai golf links thanks to Helitrans helicopters? We've already had this discussion. I'm heli golf. Jace, I think you're heli fishing.
Yeah.
And Mike, you're heli golf as well.
Yeah, I'm heli golf too.
What do we think is going to be the split here, fellas? What's your vibe? Is it going to be golf or fishing? Because we're a fishing nation as well as a golf nation.
60-40 golf, I reckon.
Okay, yeah, that's probably about right, I reckon.
I think the slightly older demographic will go fishing because apparently there's been like a massive uptake in golf with people around the sort of 30 years old mark.
Right.
It's been a massive like resurgence.
Well,
Yeah, well,
like
everyone
me.
loves Lydia Ko.
Yeah.
And like, off the back of her winning the Olympic gold medal and then backing up with the British Open, a lot of people like you, Jase, you were just absolutely mesmerised by that performance, weren't you?
I absolutely
Yeah, I
was.
remember we were here, it was on the tally, and you were just absolutely crying your eyes
She
out.
is magnificent.
She is.
And,
Is she elegant?
you know, because the interesting thing about her, too, she went through the real wilderness for about a year and a half and to win the British Open and a gold medal. How good, man.
So good. You know what else is good? Being flown on a helicopter to either Great Barrier Island to do some fishing or Muriwai golf links for some golf. You and 3 mates this time as well. So
Yeah,
it's
good.
your full crew. If you are keen, listen out. It starts Monday. If you hear the sound of the chopper or the helicopter,
Get
call
to the
0800.
chopper.
Exactly, Mogi.
Can I say that if I win?
Yeah. You won't win though because you work here. But if you hear a chopper play at some stage, call us straight away on 0800 Hauraki and you could win that amazing. We have to choose which one you want, obviously.
Yes.
But it's bloody exciting.
Sounds good, man.
Yeah, it does, Jase.
Ish.
Get into
Good
it.
ish.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's the end of another Big Show week. And what a week it's been, Mogi. And I tell you what, mate, I know that you got a busy weekend, but you got the boxing tomorrow night. What else is going on?
There's a bit going, as I was saying earlier in the show, Jase, it's going to be a bit of a schmozzle, isn't it? So a few hard conversations are going to happen tonight.
Sure.
Tell a few people a thing or two about a thing or two, and then we'll just have to take it from there, I guess. It's just going to be one of those weekends.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And if you want to know what he's talking about, check out the podcast highlights, which come out at 7:30 tonight. Just search Hauraki Big Show, wherever you get your potties from.
Definitely. What are you up to, Keyzie?
Well, as mentioned earlier, Jace, do you just like not listen or?
Pardon?
I'm flying to Christchurch for the weekend.
Wow.
Do you ever not fly to Christchurch for the weekend?
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. No,
You're
I don't.
always flying to Christchurch.
Every weekend, yeah.
That's your wife, isn't it?
That's my wife.
Yeah.
She flies me to Christchurch. She's a pilot.
It's a big flight.
That's huge. So we go down there, having meeting up with one of my best mates. Actually, haven't seen him in a while. You know that guy I hook up with when I'm in Christchurch?
Yeah.
Him.
Oh, yeah. That'll be
You
hot.
love her.
Yeah, my lover.
Right. So is this sort of circling back to that three-way chat that we were having earlier in the week?
That's right.
Is that we're settling up the score there?
Yeah, and the good thing is that he's married to my wife's cousin, so it's all a big family affair,
Yeah,
which
cool.
I'm really happy about.
That's right, man. Everybody knows where the lines are.
Yeah.
Ew.
What are you doing, Jase?
Well, look, obviously
yeah?
the boxing tomorrow, but there's lots of things going on this weekend that we have to sort out. And I really wanted to go fishing on Sunday, Mogi. But it's
Yeah.
looking like I'm not going to be able to because we have to do all this other stuff, and it's really getting deep inside my goat.
I don't know. I was talking to your wife. She called me up in tears and she said, got all the stuff to get done this weekend, and God, it'd be easier if Jase was out of the house. We could just get it done in no time flat. I hope he goes fishing.
Oh, did she? Okay. Oh, well, that's good then. That's what I'll do. I'm going to go to the boxing and then on the Sunday go fishing.
That sounds good.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Will you get your rod out?
Totally, I will. Listen, it's been a pleasure bringing you the show as always. Check out our Instagram account. Go and check out all our podcasts as well. Till Monday. See you later.